everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. Two teams will need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's the Raiders going up against the Browns. With that, let's hand it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. They've got the call on this Week 3 matchup.
Thank you, Larry. From the shores of Lake Erie, EA Sports has coverage of the NFL from First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Oakland Raiders and the Cleveland Browns. The children will groan. It's the final weekend of summer, but we've got the NFL, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pryor has it complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first. Second down, they need less than a yard to pick up the first. And he'll give it here to his running back. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs. Fresh set of downs here. Now a play fake here on first down. Caught left side, Williams. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. The wide receivers, often a very, very talented group, and that's the case here.
And they don't mind showcasing it either. Those guys love to be flashy, love to make big plays out in the open field. They will attempt to do so in this game.
Now a handoff here to his running back. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. So 3rd and 5, 3rd and medium here. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Now let's go. Green.
He'll look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. And they'll run it here. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And we take a look now at the defense for the Raiders.
Off-the-charts rookie season, and continues to be one of the best playmakers at outside linebacker.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
This has been a nice sustained drive, and after a run like that, I'd be surprised if they don't come back with even more running plays.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on, and it's 2nd down. And here's the offense today that hopes to get off to a strong start. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Anunua's got it, complete. A good pickup there, a 22. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Shift together here from the D-line. Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. He couldn't get the edge there. It wasn't sealed, so maybe not all on the guy running the football all the time on those tosses and the pitches that go to the outside. No, not at all. I would agree with that totally, because sometimes the defensive guys, they win the edge battle. And when they do that, there's no place for the running back to go, and especially for offensive linemen trying to get out ahead. With their footwork and speed, it was negligible on that play. No gain at all for the offense. Ready to go now in the 2nd quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Raiders in possession of the football. And they're driving, but they come up on a 3rd and short here. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on 2nd down. And Charles, a couple extra defensive backs in here on 3rd and 1. Not expecting them to run it at all. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs. Well, they pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap. Well, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you? Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with a back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it. The reason that counter or misdirection plays work so well is that usually you've given them a reason to think that everything's going to the direction that starts initially. You've run that type of a play throughout the game. You've given them that look, and now you're going to counter things and bring it back the other way. Almost a tendency breaker at times. And a lot of it is making sure that you have an illusion, almost like a magician. Look over here.
but the play is actually happening over there, and that's where running back's vision comes into play. See the hole in a place where people don't expect and get there with some speed. And that's exactly what he did on that play.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Heading out is the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Buying time to his left. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll lead here to a third down. Third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Well, we saw the practice film this week. They wanted to focus on these intermediate passing plays, and it paid off there.
And they took that focus not just to the practice field, but in the film room to show the guys exactly what they wanted, what types of looks they should expect to get, and how they would beat those coverages each and every time, and it paid off on that play.
They come up in an offset eye. Going to give this time to the tailback. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Does not matter what the yardage is on that play. Why? Because you're watching a running back who doesn't go down easily. There may be contact, but he's fighting for every inch, every yard. His teammates will get excited when they watch that.
Remain in a scoreless first half. More from Cleveland after this. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The intended target was Corey Coleman, and it's 3rd and short. So incomplete on 2nd down. Now they'll look to convert here on 3rd.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he dropped it. Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now 4th down.
But, partner, anytime someone tells me that fundamentals are leaving the game, I'm going to show them this play because they couldn't get to the passer. So what do you have to do? Get your hands up in the passing lane, and they batted it away on a 3rd down attempt.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. On play action, they'll throw. And he comes back with 1 complete. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big-time throw on 4th.
Now, that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's 4th down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
push his way forward here for a good little gain. So there you go, holding by the offense, and that'll push him back.
Changes everything now as you try and figure out what your playbook has for you. Longer yardage situations, tougher to execute and pick up first downs.
And the penalty now makes it 1st and 20. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Oh, and the defender took some liberties there with a late hit, roughing the passer.
The league has done a great job of defining what is a late hit and illegal contact on a quarterback. The defenders really have to get in line.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I think that run gives us evidence that the defense is getting a little bit tired out there. They've been out in the field for a long time. And that last run, they just cut right through them.
They'll come out in the pistol. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll push his way up to about the 14. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That'll make it 4th. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So now the Browns will turn it over to their field goal unit here. And his kick is indeed good. And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
It's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points, but they'll take them. Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline somewhat happy.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They go play action here on 1st down. And this is Ertz with it, right side. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They'll throw now on the final play. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. So we've reached halftime. Oh, and okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And the offense moving in the wrong direction here now as they face a 2nd and 12. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They're going to look to throw, and his throw's going to be incomplete.
When everything is in sync on defense, that means everyone's communicating really well, and sometimes it's nonverbal. They just know that when a receiver's in one spot, this person may have him, and he's in another spot, the next defender may have him. And they've squeezed the passing lanes down to where it's so difficult to find an open area to deliver the football. They've made it tough on them all game long.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he hits his man, Matthews. And they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They come up with one running back. That's Bell. He'll get it running right. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. A give to Bell. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And on 3rd down, the Browns going to go with a nickel set. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. The ball's still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul-searching on 4th down. And it's not the punting unit. It's the offense that will stay on the field and try to pick up the 1st down.
Here we go.
They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. They'll go for it with Bell. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. A gain of 4 on the play, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
Let's go.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. They come up with one running back. That's Bell. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And his throw here's incomplete. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. He'll drop to throw. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. And this seemingly endless drive continues. They come up in an offset eye. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Second down following the run. They come out here in the eye. They'll drop to throw. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete. So a 2nd down incompletion now brings up 3rd down.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. They give him 12 yards and a 1st down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. They'll go back to the ground with Bell. Uses the stiff arm. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This will be caught just inside the 10. And we're back now here in Cleveland. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Goes underneath for Bell. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. To throw. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Well, that one fell incomplete after being tipped in the air. But I have to tell you, I had a bad flashback of going to head to the stadium stairs in practice. Because what we were always taught, any ball like that, if it's not spiked towards the ground and you actually tip it up, then that's an error on your part. Because
and down he goes, brought down a Raider sack. Mario Edwards in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long. The Browns send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And out of bounds. This will depend on where they spot it, and they'll say at the 45. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And that formation won't yield much here as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Michael Blocker's in on the stop. But at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do? Made him slow down, slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
They come up with one running back. That's Bell. And they'll give it to him here. And he's going to take this one down to about the 46-yard line. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2. Two yards to go here on 3rd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Now they'll try the sweep with Bell. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. And at this stage of the game, time a factor, time on their side as they just try to eke out the final precious moments of this one. Here's a give to Bell running left. And some room to run now. And down to the 36-yard line here. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad. And the defense in desperate need of a stop. They have to get off the field and get the ball back to their offense if they want a chance. To throw here. And he's got a noon one. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. And now a 1st down following that long gain. They come up with one running back. That's Bell. He's going to get the football. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Now the toss to Bell running right. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
Here we go!
Now a handoff. Running left is Bell. And he's going to be brought. And now the Browns are going to take another timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Parkey's kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So the drive takes them inside the 10, but it ends with just 3.
And a nice job defensively to rise up and make sure they didn't get in.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And now they're in the hurry up. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. They'll look to throw. Coleman has it here right side. They get 14 yards there and a first down. He's back to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's brought down. They'll get 16 yards there. And that'll be good for a Cleveland first. And quickly they get to the line. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. A great read and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. Only one timeout defensively, so this should just be a simple kneel down.
I agree totally. I looked at my time management chart. It says take a knee, victory formation. They just have one timeout left, and that should be all she wrote.
By the way, it's a good thing you can read that because nobody else can.
Not with my chicken scratch, not at all.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Throwing the slant pattern here complete. And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. The Raiders likely going to get out of this with a victory as they take a knee. Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium, that certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost felt like opened up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football, low scoring, close game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you? You loved the defenses.
I certainly did. Brought back the images of the game of old.
So for Oakland, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the San Diego Chargers. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Dallas Cowboys. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Cleveland.